Hello, and welcome to just a quick run of Rogue Legacy. So I'm being incredibly lazy, and not doing Xcom, uh, or Grimrock for that matter, because I've been playing Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, Dawn of War 2 with a friend, fighting games, and Dawn of War 1 Soulstorm. And I'm continuing to be lazy and not doing that, but I will. I've been putting some work into that in a couple of days. Put a bit more work than I usually do to pay up for the fact I've been so lazy. Ow, why? Ow, why? Let's get my buttons. So, I have to get myself into these buttons because I'm playing this on a fight stick, and a fight stick is what the old arcade sticks in an old school arcade would have. Just a couple of buttons, and one stick, and that was how you played. By the way, I'm terrible at this in case you can't tell. And wow, this is gonna be like the quickest death I've had in a while. And I found out while looking through games that I could use the stick on as well. I found out that Rogue Legacy can use it. Now the thing about the Rogue Legacy one is that usually jump is just on push up on the stick. That's how it is in every fighting game I've played. But this one I have to put it on a button, and then attack on a different button. And my skill on another one, and my magic on another one. And also my dashes. It's actually really fun to play like this. Because I have beaten Rogue Legacy twice in New Game Plus, and then I got to Plus and I couldn't not win, could not lose even. Because I'm bad, and all the enemies became too tough for me. So there are oh god, dead. There are a couple of games that can kind of use the stick. Basically any game that allows a controller to use it can use the stick. But you have to remember that I have no second stick and no D-pad, so there's no turning around. Let's see what we got here. That one doesn't set off floor traps and moves faster. Why would I not want this one? And we made no money because I'm terrible. What's my B button? There it is. So a quick bit of messing with the buttons, and you can get stick working for this. And it plays all right. There was a problem with the Xbox One drivers for fight sticks. So on the front, I've got 8 buttons. I've got AX, BY, RBLB, RTLT, laid out in 4-row, 2 4 rows. XY, RBLB on the top, and AB, RTLT on the bottom. But the RT and LT don't work on the Xbox One drivers for this stuff. Oh. Wow, you're tough in this area. Yeah, dick. Which means I had to improvise when it came to fighting games. Now luckily, fighting games tend to run on 6 buttons. Some run on 4. Light kick, medium kick, heavy kick, and then the light, medium, heavy versions of punches as well. So having... Oh god. Oh god. Can I even do that? I got double jump and a dash. I'd have to... Fail. I know one race that could do that well, not one class that could do that easy. Oh yeah, I gotta remember I can do that. Don't have much mana though. So most of the times it's fine. There's some fighting games that run on just light and heavies, which are even easier to do, because it means I've actually got then 2 buttons free. But it's fine. It doesn't. Some of my friends are like, how do you play that? That sounds really uncomfortable because I have to put because I've got the 4 top buttons in my control, but I don't have the bottom 2 of the bottom ones in my control. So with kicks on a X, A, and B, which is one of the top buttons and two of the bottom buttons, and then my punches across the top. But it works fine, and I kind of like it like that. And even if I got the buttons back, I probably would end up just sticking with how I'm playing it now, because I've ingrained it in my skull. Oh god. My greatest nemesis yet. But yeah, so I'm being unbelievably lazy, not playing anything. But I felt I needed to put something out, so I thought, well, you know, I enjoy having a bit of fun with Rogue Legacy from time to time, and I enjoy the fact that I can just use it on my fight stick. When I originally played this, I played this I played this on a controller. Let's go up first. And you know, that's the best way to play it, I feel. It can be played on mouse and keyboard, and it's not bad. How do you again? Sounds exciting. Yeah, sure, why not? Damn it. Curses, I can't just steal. Damn it. So, yeah, you know, this game, I think I played for about 19 hours. Good bit of time put into a game like this. Usually these games only keep my attention for a little bit. Not roguelikes, man. I love roguelikes. I put way too many hours into Binding of Isaac. Probably about... not in here. Not, probably about, you know what, hold on. Something's got to look big. I don't know. Oh, damn it. I've been cheated. They told me there was a chest to take. Oh, Christ. Alright. Wow. That went well. So yeah, so I need to do Xcom at some point, but I've got to be in the mindset, because, well, I've been losing people like they're flies right now, you know, just dropping them. Now, the reason for that is I went on the terrible mission that I didn't even need to do. Thank you. And also, I did the village of chrysalids, which is always a fun mission if you don't like living. Actually, I have a picture on my Steam page of when I was on that mission, and I got surrounded by 7 chrysalids from every single side on my shiv, and my poor damn shiv couldn't move because it was surrounded by chrysalids. I was like, yeah, this looks like a good time for everybody included. So that was fun. God, everything goes into the forest right now. Not gonna complain. Whenever you get to a place with teleporters or a boss room, you'll always end up with those statues having food and mana in them. Is there there it is. So we want to go down. So that room there is the boss room. Bosses in this game are pretty fun, I feel. Because of the different classes you can have in this game, barbarian, mage, rogue, that kind of stuff. Certain bosses are more easily affected by certain character types. Like, there's one where I personally have the easiest time with a mage. Just spam spells at them. Damn it, saw it too late. On you. Damn it. Luckily loads of food is dropping right now. And mana. Oh, I forgot to do that. Right. Hold on, you don't sell floor traps. That dude's on floor traps. Let's go. That was dumb. Ah. It's fine, I got this, chill. One button, there we go. As you can see, there's a lot of nefarious traps in here. Every character you have in this has a different special ability or debuff. Some people see everything in black and white. Some people see the world upside down. Some are 2D, so when they turn, everything looks like it's 2D. Bunch of weird stuff. And sometimes they're useful. Like this one had increased movement speed and does not set up floor traps, which is probably oh damn it. It's probably the best setup I've seen. Not bad. Let's see what we got here. So, yes, dwarfism, so they're smaller. There's sometimes little walls you can walk through when you're smaller. And gay, it is not a debuff or a buff. It's just, by the way, they're gay. So farsighted, anything up close is blurry. Around them, it'll be hard to see. I might actually show you that one. Let's see what the other one is. And that one has no traits. Yeah, let's take the Paladin. What do we want? So as you see, there's this ginormous skill tree. As you unlock certain things, like if I unlock Shinobi, it'll unlock. Well, I'll show you. Unlock more of the castle, and then you can get crit chance and also haggle. When you go into the castle, the gatekeeper here will take all of the money you have on hand, unless of course you have haggle, which means I think it's all the money you have on hand. It might just be a really high amount of money they take from you. It's hard to put it all together. It's been a while. Potions up, it's really expensive. I think I'll just go in. So as you see, I'm blurry, which can be a bit annoying. So outside we have our blacksmith. He can make us new gear. So we'll find schematics in the level, and that allows us to unlock new items. And they have a weight, and you can increase the weight in the upgrades. And different things do different things. So knight armor is just purely better, while vampirism gives less health, less armor, but gives vampirism. So on hit, you gain some health back. Let's see what else we got. Some knight limbs and the blood cape. Let's go talk to this lady. So she's our skill person. Once again, you find them in the levels. She can put runes on your armor. So I think it's 1 rune per armor piece. But as you see, some of these armor pieces I don't have any runes for yet. So runes range from dashes and jumps to things like vampirism for health and mana, and all sorts. I can't remember many of them, so I'm kind of skimping on the details of those. This fella here will lock down the original castle I was in the level before. So the stage will stay the same, the treasure chest won't respawn, but it allows you to go like fight the boss over and over again if you want to. If you don't do that, it'll give you a new random dungeon setup each time, or castle setup. So let's go by these. Gives us more magic. And we'll buy that, but we can't wear it because, as you see, our weight is at maximum. So it won't even let me put it on to be overweight. Whoops. But yeah, I'm incredibly lazy, and you know what? Let's go fight the boss. I'll just show you the boss. Where are you? Hard to see. Oh, I haven't actually talked to you yet. He's crazy though. Science and magic. Mostly magic though. Yes, and this is the other downside. He'll take most of the gold you find in the lockdown. So you only want to do this when hunting bosses or trying to get through a level to a boss, to then lock it down again and go fight the boss. Sure. Bosses drop money. So you'll lose some money, but I'll probably lose to the boss anyway, so it's no big deal. So Paladin, well, that's his magic skill. You can see the magic skill up there in the top left. There we go. But the other Paladin skill is to put up their shield, which eats mana, but for every time they get hit. But at the same time, blocks any and all damage, and it only eats mana every so often. If you get hit by multiple attacks at the same time, it'll only eat up one chunk. So you know, there's a balance to make. Oh boy, 6 gold instead of 10. I think I turned the music off of the game. The music in this game is really good. I must have turned it off last time I was playing. I tend to listen to my own music when doing... Damn it. Oh! Wrong way. Serious focus going on right now. Wrong way. Oh, crap. Now, you get pretty good iframes, as you see. He's doing that a lot. Nice. Ah, we got him! Nice! Well, not as much money as we could get, but still a lot of money. Strength, magic damage, and strength increase. Nice. So as you see, you get stat bonuses for killing bosses. And also we unlock one of those things. Bosses do not respawn when you die and start a new dungeon. Bosses stay dead. So, if you want to do a speedrun of this game, you literally just rush for the doors, lock it down the second you can, and keep rushing for the doors each time. Because the bosses themselves, you don't need to be particularly high level, you just need to learn how to dodge their attacks. As you saw with Keter, he could be beaten by if you just know how to dodge his skills good. Or if I put my shield up at any point in that fight, but you know, details. So that's the truth of most of the bosses. One of the major things that happened and why I got to the New Game Plus Plus and then stopped playing was the enemies will become incrementally tougher. They'll become their tougher forms, which you meet into the other parts of the dungeons, like the forest over here. I'll run over to and see if I can make it before I die, probably. If I can stop that. So yeah, as you see, these guys have different magic. Different health. Different enemy setups. You know, there's enough difference that you're interested. Ah, okay, so you see this little bit of blacked out wall about here? That's what a dwarf could get through and then get to that chest. Oh no! Please! So you know, there's loads of little silly things. I kind of wish I could find a fairy chest. Maybe it's in the... Try the one below. Nope. Alright, prepare to watch me fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Oh, did it. I'm usually terrible at those things. Okay. Nice. Ah, these. Pray for assistance? Sure. Hyperion's Ring. I don't actually know what that is. Is that the thing? No, that's something else. Okay. Got some food. We might actually survive from them. So those shrines are really rare. You don't tend to find many of them, and as you see, it takes up a second slot. So... Oh, that duck. So there's a bunch of different stuff. I'm trying to find a fairy chest, and because what you find in fairy chests is the runes that give you armor and skills and stuff. Okay, this is easy enough. So as you see, that would be very hard for someone with a single jump. Makeable, I believe, but yeah, you can make that in a single jump. But having double jump and dash, and you can do air dash when you have dash. No. Oh, damn. Oh, I guess that's what, yeah, that's what Hyperion's Ring does. It gives Death-Defy. Fantastic. Ah, damn. Thought I could kill him in time, but I messed up. That's it. But as you see, we killed Keto. And he's a little bit big. Also, if you're a badass speedrunner, you make it to all the bosses and kill them all in one run. And it's super good, and you're just really proud of yourself. Oh, I have to show you this one. Just to make sure there's no one else interesting. This will be the last one I show, no matter how quickly or slowly I die. So we want to perhaps increase crit chance, maybe? Haggle, perhaps? I'll tell you what, let's unlock more of the castle, see what's up. Ah, the Spell Thief. I don't quite remember what that does, but well, I imagine it still spells. Let's just see if I can turn the music back on, just so you can get a feel for it. There it is. Yeah, put it about there. As you see, there's not much music here. But the reason I want to show you this one is, well, you'll see. So this one has a bonus called the One. And we're jacking in. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't get knocked. Well, that's depressing. But as you see, because we have OCD, whenever we break things, we get mana back. So my knife hit something and broke it, and so I got mana back. So yeah, just remain quiet there for a bit so you can hear the music. It's really good! And they got the, obviously different music for the boss fights and different stages, you know, like the forest and the Maya. You. Oh, yes, okay. So this is a fairy chest, and as you see it gives me a rune for curse. So we'll have a look at that before we stop. Let's see if I can make it back. Nope, didn't get the jump, sad. Oh well. Oh, a clown. Good. You get 5 axes to destroy as many targets as possible. Leave less than 10 standing. You get special prize. Okay, so these axes are much like, you know, Castlevania style arcing throws. So we got 2 more axes to get rid of most of these targets, and I'm bad at this in case you couldn't tell. That was pretty good. That was terrible. Oh, we've still got a bonus though. I've never succeeded at these, I'm terrible. But that's one of the nicer ones. Sometimes they ask for things from you, like the other one wanted, what was it, 25% of my gold for a chance to get 75%. Gee, I wonder if that painting's a trap. So yeah, some of the paintings are monsters, some of them aren't. You can tell because when you walk near them, they shake. Yeah, I'm not going that way. I don't have to take that. Oh, I didn't even see the floor traps. I was too busy focusing on the ice guy. So you notice we can stand on destructible objects like this. Give yourself some nice safety. So finding out some of the smaller quirks. So where we are. Let's go down. Finding out the smaller quirks of the game is very, very useful to surviving. Like pushing down on the down on movement does that, not pushing attack, which can sometimes catch you off. It's a fun game. It's a really fun little roguelike. That just has no issues with being a roguelike. Wow, that was terrible. And unlucky. You sometimes see roguelikes that for some reason try and play it off, but recent times roguelikes have been coming out like a wildfire now. Okay, I just wanted to... So yes, you can also be a giant. Giants are harder to knock back from what I remember. Or maybe they're just giant. I don't remember now. This one swears every time they get hit. Endomorph is the one that stops you getting knocked back easy. You can also get Ectomorph on the other side, which makes you very easy to knock back. Sure. So where did I get that rune? Somewhere useful? Ooh, nice. So a cursed rune. Harder enemies but greater rewards. Multiple rune stack, making enemies even harder. Instructions. Enemies are harder. So what this does is it makes them drop more money. And also makes them have more health and damage. You know. Curse and blessing. But, yes. This has been Rogue Legacy, so I could avoid doing, Xcom today. Because I'm feeling lazy and don't want to do it. Sorry, I'm a terrible person. But I'll probably have something up in a couple of days. Unless, of course, once again I get lazy, at which point you'll see another video like this, me avoiding it, yay! Everybody loves it when you don't do what you're supposed to do. Do you even lift? So, yes. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little diversion. And, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.